What's up, guys? Welcome back to our YouTube channel. As you know, it's a guy here, Kuyuni, and
Megan.
yeah,
Good morning from my side, anyway.
yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys, we have not been doing this for some time. As we told you earlier, we are far from each other. Uh, but here we are once more, once again, with an entertaining topic. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's interesting. And okay, we're preparing for you to come to the US, right? Like that's the hope and dream. And so we talk about it a lot. So today I want to know what are the things you expect to be like the biggest culture shocks when you come to the US?
Yeah, a lot. Like what? Oh, I think in Kenya, most of people they know, and it's like we are used for like bribing police on the road. Instead, you are on trouble. Instead, you have done something. So the only thing to solve the issue very fast is just to bribe them, and then you move on with your life. So
Mhm.
I don't know about there if you can bribe or not. Maybe you can tell us more about it.
Well, I think you know. Let's tell all the Kenyans that may not know. Like, no, bribing is totally not allowed in Kenya, the US. So if a police officer pulls you over and you try to slide them some money, yeah, that's going to be another charge. Bribing a police officer, I'm pretty sure, is like another charge. So that's a thing. Yeah, pulls you over, you answer their questions, you give them the driver's license, proof of registration for the car, and then you say nothing else. You don't try to give them any money because that's going to be seen as another offense.
Like
So
serious.
yeah, that's going to be a big difference. Yeah, do not mess around. Just do what they say
Yeah.
and don't give extra because that's not going to get you anywhere. That's only going to get you in more trouble if you try to give them money.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What about what about this? There is another thing that we usually do here in Kenya. I don't know if it's I myself alone or even some they do this. For us, when you got like a short call, like short call is just to you just go on someone's fence and they just meet there and they help yourself there. And or when you are walking, there are some bushes along the road, you just help yourself there and they just move on with your business. What about that?
Yeah, again, that's going to get you in trouble. Public urination or like public indecency would be another like offense in the US. So I would not recommend urinating just wherever you want. The only time I will say people might urinate is when they're like camping and they have no access to a toilet. But walking in town, walking in a neighborhood, yeah, no, you'll get in a lot of trouble for that.
What if there is no one seeing you?
I mean, that's the same with all laws, right? Like if no one sees you, is it illegal? Well, it's still illegal, yeah, but I don't know. If I saw some guy peeing outside my house on a fence, I wouldn't necessarily call it in because like that's not that big of a deal, but there are many people who would call that into the police and you would get a citation. I don't know, you'd get in trouble. So I know in Kenya it's totally normal, especially just walking around neighborhoods. Some person's just like, oh, yep, that's what I gotta do. And I've learned when I'm in Kenya, I learn if there's a man facing a wall, I know what he's doing. But originally I was like, what is he? Why is he looking at that wall? And then I would like look at him, and then I would realize, oh, he's peeing. Okay.
Yeah, that's how most of us that's how we do it. Okay. I don't know if this is there or not. What about like mm, buying my bichoma, yani roasted maize on the streets? Because like here in Kenya, in every town you go, you find those people who are selling maize on the streets, just roasting them and selling them.
Yeah, I mean, we won't have that. We do have, there are places you'll find street food. Okay, like New York City is known for their hot dogs being sold on the streets. And some other places at very specific times, they'll sell food on the street, but for the most part, you won't find people selling food just walking around. You'll have to go into a store, into a restaurant to buy food. So sorry, Mindy Chum is going to be hard to find, but you can make it yourself at home.
Serious?
I mean, yeah, it would be more corn and not like actual maize, but you can find it. You can get a charcoal um, grill. You can make it happen.
Wow, wow.
Yeah. And sometimes you'll find someone like if you're in a park, you might find someone with a little cart that they're pushing around and it has like an umbrella on top and they're selling like ice cream out of their cart. Kind of like the little carts you see with people pushing in Kenya, they're selling the smokies and the eggs. Those little carts, you'll find that, but it'll have ice cream inside. So you will find that sometimes, but normally just like in areas where there's lots of public, like there's a parade or there's like an event going on. But
Yeah.
like normal day to day, you don't really find people selling food on the street that much.
Okay. What about there is this like here we usually like you can just go for a bash or go in club, but then you just want to rush somewhere and maybe you have not finished your beer or what you are drinking and just carry it and go with it on the street and drinking as long you're not bothering anyone. Is that appropriate?
Really? Oh, I didn't know that wasn't illegal. It's fine to do in Kenya?
No, here there is no problem as long you are not bothering anyone and if you buy your drink and just walk around here, no one will ask you any question.
Right. Yeah, no, again, not okay.
As long you're not driving, you're just
Um, yeah, no. Well, it depends. I think there's some places, very specific places that you can, they have open container policies where you can go around drinking. Or if you're like at a festival or something, yeah, you can go around drinking. Um, but normally they'll have it mentioned somewhere that you can have open containers. But it's not that common. I feel like I want to say in Memphis, in Tennessee, there's a street called Beale Street. I think on Beale Street you can have open containers, but don't quote me on that. I just have a feeling that there's some locations very specifically that you can do that. But otherwise, again, that's going to be a no.
what if you put it in a water bottle? No one will know about it.
I don't know. No. But also, like
You could
in
comment
the
about
US,
this and let us know.
yeah, let me know if someone has better knowledge of this. But also in the US, like you can't have open alcoholic containers in the car. It has to be in the trunk or the boot of the car. So if you get pulled over, even if you aren't drinking and you're driving, like say you're driving, you're not drinking, they take your blood alcohol content, there's no alcohol, but there's alcohol in the vehicle and someone else is drinking, that's going to be, you're going to get in trouble, a
But,
citation or a ticket.
boy, let's say it's you driving and
Uh-huh.
they are drinking. What's the problem with that?
Yeah. I believe the problem is because their behavior is going to affect you, right? Like you've been around drunk people and you're trying to drive and they're all like, blah, it's going to affect your ability to be safe on the road.
Wow.
I believe that's the reasoning. So yeah, you see, there's a lot of rules when you come to the US. You got to stay on top of them.
Yeah, that's crazy. A lot for
Yeah.
wow. What another question do people ask a lot? What is the another question?
Let me ask you, okay, when you come to the US, do you think it will feel weird for you coming and like seeing people that are very different than you? Like culturally speaking, racially speaking, will that be a shock, you think?
Yeah, I think somehow to be a shock for maybe some weeks or maybe a month
Mhm.
because sometimes maybe I'll be tempted to speak in Swahili, which I'm used to, or King, which I'm used to. And
Yeah.
yeah, still, I don't know how the rules are there on the road, maybe when you're walking or maybe when you're interacting with people. I don't know. So I think that one it will take time for me to get to
Hmm.
all those things and the other things. So I think, yeah, it will take time for me to adjust.
Yeah. Well, a big one I think about for you is that depending on where you are in the US, you might be the minority. In your whole life, you've been the majority.
Yeah,
Maybe not tribe, but as far as race, you've been Black in a country that's mainly filled with Black people. So you come to the US and you might be in a place and you realize everyone is white or a different race than you. So that I think that could be a shock.
yeah, that's true. That's true. And maybe also the kind of the food that I'm used to to have here in Kenya and coming there, I think those one also that will be another part which should be affecting me because I'm not used to maybe such food and other things. Just like when you come in Kenya and find some other food that you're not used to,
Mhm.
then you start missing what is or what you left at home.
Yeah. I know you complain about having matcha kula all the time now, but you're going to be here and you'll be like, oh, I just want some rice mixed with like vegetables straight from the village. I know you're going to be missing those kind of things, even though now,
Yeah, yeah, true, true.
yeah.
So what else? What else? What else? What else? Um, what else should I? People do ask
I
many.
mean, driving on the right side of the road, that's going to be weird. That's going to be an adjustment. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
I
that's it.
tell you it's going to be an adjustment.
Yeah. Then the steering wheel there, is it on the left side or the right side?
It's on the left side of the car because we drive on the right side of the road.
So it's on the left. Be- because like here in Kenya, it's on the right side, and that's why we drive on the left side.
Correct. Yeah. When I come between Kenya and the US, I always get confused which side of the car to get in on. So someone's like, oh, yeah, I'll drive. And I go, and I'm like, wait, I have to think for a second. Do I get on this side or that side?
Yeah, yeah,
I don't want to like sit in the drive.
yeah, yeah.
So it's something to, yeah, it's a bit of an adjustment to think about every time you get in a car.
Yeah, I think that's another adjustment that should take long for me to adjust also.
Mhm. And so
Yeah,
food, I think food here, it's a lot more processed,
yeah,
but also more spicy.
true, true. Are you there still?
Did you have something else?
Oh,
You're kind of breaking
because
it.
my Wi-Fi
Yeah.
is having some issues here and it's not as strong. So what else? Remind me what
Yeah.
else or what you're doing? It will take time for me to
I
adjust.
think I also have to adjust to the way people speak because I use my accent and the words I use, but we have a lot of different dialects. Like you could have someone from the South and you're like, what? Because it sounds like it's different
Yeah,
and they'll have very different vocabulary. So I think that's the thing. Like just because you know how I talk doesn't mean American. And that's why like when I talk to some Kenyans, I'm so used to how you speak, but when I talk to some Kenyans or like real young people who are so used to speaking Shang,
yeah,
English and Shang. So yeah, when you come to the US, you're gonna find people using these different terminologies, or maybe like young people in the US, they say things I don't understand. Like, what is that slang word you're using? So well. But something I've found since is like if I'm talking to a child and they're not understanding, listening, I feel like I talk to them because in India that's what works. If I talk to them in English and Swahili, then they would get it.
yeah, yeah,
So I feel like that kind of same thing would happen for you. You might talk to someone, they're like understanding. So then you switch to Swahili thinking they'll understand and definitely don't understand.
yeah, yeah. True, I got you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we'll see.
yeah. We shall see. We shall see.
About what about, I told you we don't have here we have these big fences with gates on them.
Come again. I didn't get the point.
Like the homes we have here, we don't have mostly. I mean, some people do, but for the most part they don't. So it's a bit more like open, you know,
So they don't have what
If you get
fence
into your
or what?
neighbor's house.
Are you talking about fence?
Yeah, I'm talking about fence. And we might have a fence, but it'll be so short you could just jump over it if you wanted. Like we don't have these big tall fences with these metal doors to walk through, you know? You can walk right up to someone's house.
Yeah, that's another thing that, yeah, I think it will take time for me to adjust because we are used to it here in Kenya. Most people, they have fences in their houses. So coming there,
Mm,
saying there is no fence, it will be somehow, oh, why are people are not having fence? But here, many people, they have it because of the security.
mhm.
Yeah, so,
And
yeah,
people might have a fence here if they have dogs.
yeah.
If they don't, a lot of times people won't have a fence because it's just extra money. So it is that to me is a funny thing that someone can just like walk up and look through the window and my look right into the house just like that. It
Yeah,
doesn't
like,
happen really, but it could.
yeah, here they have big fence, big gates, lot.
I
Yeah, yeah. Okay, guys, I
feel
think,
like that would be a difference.
yeah. So I think we're gonna end our video today here because Wi-Fi is not giving us good time to communicate. Uh,
Mhm.
Please, kindly guys, remember to subscribe, to like, and comment. If you have something, just comment there below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free. So give us those likes and give us those subscribers. You can share with your friend or your family member. Yeah. So what do you have to
And
tell them?
an update for us is that we have 2 months left for our baby boy to come.
Yeah, yeah, very soon, very soon. We are eager for that, guys. Keep praying for us and let's hope for the best.
Otherwise, another when we'll be able to, 8-hour time difference. So trying to figure out a time that we're both free. Bit of a challenge.
Yeah, those are the challenges that we are having right now, right now.
Mm, okay.
Okay, guys. See you guys. See you in the next one.
Okay, bye.
Okay, take care.